Hey guys, so in this video, I am going to be talking about the onboarding process for BlueNotary. If you're not familiar with BlueNotary, BlueNotary is one of the remote online notary platforms that you guys can use if you're going to be doing RONs. So just wanted to give you guys a quick overview of the general process for onboarding with BlueNotary. So jumping right into it, the first thing you're going to do is you're going to create your account on BlueNotary. So you can opt for the free version. They have a free version and they also have a paid subscription that you can do as well, which is their pro version. So just depending on what you're actually trying to do with your notary business is going to determine which one you want to opt for. I will say that with the free version, which is what I currently have, you have to bring your own clients. They do not provide clients for you or anything like that. So you want to keep that in mind. I did try the paid version. I did the monthly subscription for 2 months and I received 0 clients. And it wasn't that they weren't sending them. I literally every day they were coming through like all throughout the day. But every time you would try to grab them, it's first come, first serve. And there was always somebody else that I guess was quicker than me. No matter if I was looking right at my computer, I never could grab the people were just too fast, or I don't know. Maybe it was me, but I have heard a lot of people say that they are not able to obtain any of those clients that they send out. So that's something that you need to consider if you are thinking about paying for the paid version. I would recommend doing it monthly and trying it out because you can cancel at any time versus do not sign up for a 1-year subscription. It will be cheaper to do it that way, but I would recommend not doing that. Do it monthly. You're going to pay a little bit more a month, but that way you can try it out, see if you're going to get any clients, see if it's worth keeping, and then if not, you can cancel and just use the free version. That's my recommendation. So again, that's step 1 is to create your account. The next thing you're going to do is you're going to need to upload your RON approval letter from your Secretary of State. If your state does not provide RON documentation, because some states do not give you anything that's like specifically for remote online notary, then it's okay to just upload your commission letter. I'm pretty sure that BlueNotary is kind of familiar with which states do not have the remote online notary documentation. So that is step 2, is to upload that documentation that's basically proving that you're allowed to do remote online notary sessions. The third thing you're going to do is set up your profile. So once you have your account created, you're going to click on your name, which is going to be in the bottom left corner, and go to settings. And then there you can set up your bio and all the details of your account. This is what people will see if you are on the pro version and they go to your profile. This is the information that's going to be there. So that's the third thing. The fourth thing is going to be optional. You have to pass a open call test, and again, this is optional only for people that are signing up for the pro version. If you're signing up for the pro version, BlueNotary is going to be sending clients your way. So before they'll do that, you have to pass an actual test, and it is just like I think it's multiple questions, I believe, a test. There is a study guide that you guys can study. But it's going to ask you a bunch of questions, and it's literally a test that you have to pass to be able to accept open calls on their platform. So that, again, is optional, and it's only for if you're paying for the pro version. If you're doing the free version, you do not have to do that. The fifth thing is another optional thing. This is going to be uploading your loan signing agent certifications and your NNA background check. It's optional because, again, this is only for people who are loan signing agents and who plan to do that on the BlueNotary platform. You can do general notary work only on the BlueNotary platform. That's why this is optional. You do not have to do loans, but if you're planning on doing loans on the platform, you have to do this step. You have to make sure you're uploading your certificate and your background check in order for them to allow you to do loan signings on their platform. And then the sixth thing you're going to have to do is a mock signing. This is something that they require before you actually can go live for the first time and take your first client. So you're basically going to do a mock section with a friend, family member, whoever, and you're going to just run through the whole process from start to finish. So it's going to be from actually sending out your, setting up your initial appointment with the client all the way through to actually signing the document. They want you to actually go all the way through, and until you complete that, you won't be able to accept clients on the platform. What I personally did, I just did a mock section with myself. Not saying that you guys have to do it that way. It's probably more fun with a friend, but you're just setting the appointment up and sending the email out. I just sent the email to one of my other emails and just responded and did it all myself. So in the session, there will be 2 screens with the notary and then the client in one box. And since I was doing both sessions, my picture was just in both boxes. So, but it got me through, and I was able to go ahead and start taking clients. So that's in a nutshell how you're going to set up or onboard for BlueNotary if you choose to go with them. Remember that you need to make sure that your state approves BlueNotary, because your state has to approve whichever platform you're using for remote online notary work. And also, when it comes to getting paid, I wanted to mention that with the free version, they charge the clients $25 for just a general notary appointment. One document is going to be $25. If you're on the free version, you'll get $15 from that amount. And then if you're on the pro version, it's still $25 for one document. And out of that, you would get $23 if you're paying for the monthly subscription if you're on the pro version. Here in Indiana, the max I can charge is $10 per session. So even with the $15, I'm still making out on top by getting an extra $5 for performing the services online. So that's something that you want to consider. I also want you to be careful. That is another way that they attempt to entice people to pay for the pro versions by offering them a little bit more. But you have to remember, in order to get that, you have to actually receive those clients, and that it may or may not happen. So that's something that you guys will have to kind of try and trial and error and see if you're maybe where you're at, you're able to receive them. I don't know. It's up to you. But again, if you do not do the pro version, you have to have your own clients. And with me, I have my own website, so they schedule for the sessions through my personal website, and then I just go onto the platform to create the appointment, send it to them, and then we meet online. So that's how it would work on the free version. So keep that in mind if you're starting out and you do not have any clients yet, or you're not getting those calls in yet. You might want to think about doing the pro version again. I'm not sure if it's going to work for you, but it's worth trying. So that is it in a nutshell for BlueNotary. This video is long, but I do actually have it open. Was not planning on showing you guys this, but this kind of what it looks like. So I'm sorry, because I was not planning on showing you guys this, but all of the green things are pro features. So these are features that you would have access to if you were paying for the pro version. For me, I just usually use this new session, of course, to start a new session. And then this is what the journal looks like. That's going to log all your client information when you have appointments and everything. Yeah, and that's pretty much it. So if you guys have any more questions, then let me know. Bye.